Well, let's see if we can ram up this handle for the pot that fell apart. I'm not using the best flask for this, but it's the right sort of size, except the top of the pattern is pretty well the top of the flask, one half of the flask, so we might have to make it a bit proud. Anyway, let's get a run somewhere in the middle. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, can't get too worried about these things. You see other people wailing on it with these sort of things. Nah. I find hand pressure works just fine. I'm going to strike it off. I just use engineer's ruler. Well, these three-sided things seems to do a fairly good job at it. There we go. There's our pattern we got to get out. Okay, that's loose there. Let's finagle this one out. It's going to have to come out at a weird angle. There we go. Not too bad. Assemble the mould. That is bad. Okay, but it might work. We never know. Well, it's time to make up some alloy. I've been tossing around whether or not to make it out of bronze, as in traditional ancient bronze, say 10% tin, 90% copper, or go for something like bell metal, which is 22% tin and 78 copper. Benefit of bell metal is that it transfers heat a lot less, so the handle would be more comfortable, but it's also a lot more brittle, so I think we'll just stick with standard standard bronze. In it goes. And it's time to cook. We're going to cast it about 1100, I think. That should be heaps. Alright, see you in 20 minutes. Okay, everything's preheated. We're ready to go. I'm going to drop a bit of phosphor shot in. Whoa, that was exciting. Yeah. That'll hopefully make it a bit more fluid, because we've got a very thin section that we're going to need to be able to cast up against. I've got that nice and hot for whatever's left over, and we're going to pour into that horrible looking flask, so we'll see how it goes. And there we go, 1100. Nice and red, nice and glowing. There we go. Well, looks okay to start with. Oh, still hot and smoky though. Needs a bit of cleanup. We'll cut some stuff off, see how well it fits. As you can see, you can get a pretty good looking casting without a lot of mucking around. Doesn't have to be great, your sand has to be good. You don't have to ram the hell out of it. You've just got to get the metal in there and make sure it holds together. Looks alright. Okay, so how did we go? Well, there it is. So I've cut off all the gating. The next question is, how well did I go in designing the actual pattern? So there's the pot. I've popped out the 4mm rivets that I can't get quickly, and it's going to go on like that. Laser drilled the hole, so we've now got a place for it to be put on a hanger. Well, one problem I've got is I can't get 4mm rivets to attach the handle to the pan anytime soon, so it would take me at least I don't know, a week or so for them to show up. I did find a manufacturer on eBay, but no one else seems to do it. But I've got a laser, so all I need to do is cut some stock and laser out what looks like rivets. Well, that's the plan anyway. We shall see. Bugger. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Yeah, this is a great project. Well, looks like I'm going to have to revert to the Mark I power hacksaw. And we're going to put it on the laser, and it's going to engrave away everything that doesn't look like 4 rivets. Well, there you go, the laser is finished, and I've now got hopefully 4 little rivets that should fit the pot and handle. Well, now we're pounding on the rivets to seat them in, and hopefully we'll have a handle that's attached. There we go. Rivets are in on the inside, big chunky ones, and look, it doesn't come off. So after a week of faffing around, we are finally back to where we started, which is getting this ready for some tinning. Until then, let's go.